Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Several current and former WWE personalities, including CM Punk, Saraya, FKA Page, and Dustin Rhodes, recently took to social media to react to Jade Cargill's cryptic post. The 32-year-old is heavily rumored to return at Royal Rumble 2025. During an edition of SmackDown in November last year, Bianca Belair locked horns with Chelsea Green and Blair Davenport in a Women's United States Championship tournament match. During the bout, Cargill was shown on the Titantron, lying unconscious on a car's windshield. Belair immediately left the ring to check on her partner. It was later revealed that the former TBS champion had suffered multiple injuries, with no definite timeline for her comeback. Since then, she has been absent from WWE television. However, Jade Cargill is heavily rumored to return to the ring at this year's Royal Rumble on February 1. Amid rumors of her return, Cargill recently took to Instagram to share a couple of photos of herself. In the post's caption, the star sent a cryptic three-word message: "Check out her Instagram." Host below. Several current and former WWE personalities reacted with a like on Jade Cargill's cryptic post, including CM Punk, Saraya, Dustin Rhodes, Santos Escobar, Eva, Kiana James, Sol Ruca, Tatum Paxley, Carmen Petrovic, and more. Meanwhile, Jada Parker, Kevin Nash, and Kalani Jordan left comments on it. Check out screenshots of stars' reactions below. During a backstage interview, Bianca Belair talked about how Naomi showed up to help her retain the Women's Tag Team Championship while Jade Cargill was on the sidelines. Belair then mentioned that she believed either Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, or Candice LeRae might be behind the attack on Cargill. It will be interesting to see if Jade Cargill will return to WWE television at this year's Royal Rumble. It was one of those moments where the wrestling world collectively stopped and paid attention. The kind of post that would have every wrestling fan speculating, theorizing, and, most importantly, buzzing. Jade Cargill, the unstoppable powerhouse of AEW, took to social media with a cryptic message that had everyone from fans to superstars wondering, is she really going to WWE? Could she be gearing up for a Royal Rumble return that no one saw coming? The post read simply, "I'm ready for a new chapter," accompanied by a photo of Jade in full gear, staring intensely into the camera. That was all it took. The speculation began within moments of the post. Social media exploded with opinions, rumors, and conjecture. But how did some of the most prominent names in the business react? From CM Punk to Saraya, Dustin Rhodes, and others, here's how some of the biggest wrestling personalities reacted to the potential seismic shift that Jade Cargill's Royal Rumble return could bring to WWE. CM Punk's reaction: the cynic and the supporter. CM Punk, always a man of strong opinions and unpredictable behavior, took to Twitter not long after the post went live. Known for both his love of the business and his sharp critiques, Punk didn't mince words as he responded to the swirling rumors. "Ready for a new chapter, huh? That's cute," Punk tweeted, followed by a smirking emoji. "I've heard that story before, but hey, if you're really ready, I'd love to see you get that WWE spotlight. They could use someone with real star power." Punk's words carried layers of meaning. It was clear he was referencing the idea that, for all of WWE's glitz and glamour, they often struggled to create truly original and unique stars, something Punk had felt firsthand during his tumultuous time in WWE. Despite his typical cynicism, though, there was a thread of support buried in his comment. Punk knew the struggle, and if Jade was genuinely ready for a new challenge, he would always root for someone with the determination to make it. His tweet didn't go unnoticed either. Fans quickly flooded the comments, wondering if this was Punk's way of offering his approval to Jade, or if he was subtly throwing shade at WWE. Regardless, it set the tone for the kinds of conversations that would dominate the next few days. Saraya's reaction: encouragement with a touch of rivalry. Saraya, formerly known as Paige in WWE, was one of the first AEW stars to speak out after Jade's cryptic post. Having made her own transition from WWE to AEW, Saraya was more than familiar with what it meant to jump into the unknown. Her experience made her a vocal advocate for others taking that leap, but Saraya also had a touch of competition running through her veins. "I see you, Jade, don't let anyone tell you you're not ready, but trust me, when you step into that WWE ring, it's a whole different game. Let's see if you can handle it," Saraya tweeted with a winking face emoji. Saraya's message carried a mix of encouragement and a kind of playful challenge that only someone like her could pull off. While she genuinely seemed to want the best for Jade, there was no denying the subtle hint that Saraya knew exactly how difficult it was to thrive in WWE's fast-paced, high-pressure environment. "Don't be surprised if you find out just how tough it really is in that locker room," she added in a follow-up tweet, subtly implying the challenges Jade might face if she did indeed make her way to WWE. Of course, it wasn't long before fans began to discuss the potential matchups between Saraya and Jade, with some already hyping the idea of a battle for the top spot between the two women. Would Saraya welcome Jade with open arms, or was she positioning herself as the gatekeeper to WWE's women's division? Only time would tell. Dustin Rhodes' reaction: a proud mentor. Dustin Rhodes, ever the mentor and supporter of young talent, took a much more nurturing and enthusiastic approach to Jade's post. Having spent years in the industry and watched AEW grow, Dustin had witnessed Jade's development from the ground up. Seeing her evolve into one of the most dominant forces in AEW had filled him with immense pride, and it was clear that he had a deep respect for her work ethic. On Instagram, Dustin posted a picture of Jade and himself backstage at AEW, his arm around her as they both shared a smile. "Proud doesn't even begin to describe how I feel about you, Jade. No matter where you go, no matter where your journey takes you, you're a star. You've always been ready, and now it's time for the world to see what I see. Whatever comes next, I'm with you all the way." The post was emotional, reflecting Dustin's role not just as a veteran of the business but as someone who had become a true mentor to Jade. His words carried weight, and his support was undeniable. Many fans who had followed Dustin's career understood the depth of his message, knowing that he didn't give out praise lightly. Jade's response was heartfelt as well. "Thanks, Dustin, I wouldn't be here without your guidance. On to the next chapter, ready to make history." The heartwarming exchange between them only added fuel to the fire of speculation. Fans now wondered whether Dustin, with his decades of experience, had seen something in Jade that even she might not have fully realized yet. Could she actually be WWE bound? Other reactions from wrestling stars: a mixed bag of curiosity and skepticism. As the day wore on, more reactions from wrestling stars began to pour in. Some were supportive, while others were far more cautious in their tone. Samoa Joe, ever the no-nonsense veteran, posted a single-word response: "Interesting." That was it. No emoji, no further elaboration. Some fans interpreted Joe's cryptic comment as a subtle acknowledgement of the gravity of Jade's potential move, while others thought he might be implying that her jumping to WWE was just another overhyped rumor. Either way, it was clear that Joe was watching closely. Renee Paquette, former WWE personality turned AEW commentator, was quick to offer a more optimistic take. "Wrestling is about evolution. Jade has always had the potential to be a world-class talent. I'm excited to see what happens next." Her comment was in line with her usual positive demeanor, and many fans appreciated the sense of encouragement she brought to the conversation. On the flip side, Chris Jericho, no stranger to big moves and even bigger storylines, tweeted, "It'll be interesting to see if Jade can truly handle the spotlight. WWE's pressure is a whole different level." Jericho's words were a bit more critical, but there was also an element of respect in his statement. Jericho had seen countless superstars falter under the pressure of WWE's massive stage, and he seemed curious to see if Jade could succeed where others had failed. Meanwhile, Britt Baker, always poised to defend AEW's roster, seemed to express a little disbelief in Jade's departure. "Wherever Jade goes, she'll make an impact. But let's not forget she's built AEW's women's division from the ground up. They better know what they're getting into." Her response was one of both admiration for Jade's work but also a hint of possessiveness. After all, Jade had been one of the top stars in AEW, and Britt wasn't shy about the fact that she believed AEW had given Jade the platform to become a megastar. There was a layer of protectiveness, but also pride, in Britt's words. Could Jade truly leave AEW behind for the glitzy but high-pressure world of WWE? Fans, the true barometer of speculation. As usual, the true heartbeat of wrestling speculation came from the fans themselves. Twitter was ablaze with theories, memes, and countdowns to the Royal Rumble. Some fans were thrilled by the possibility of Jade entering WWE's biggest annual event. They envisioned a shocking surprise entry, with Jade dominating the Rumble match and cementing her status as one of the biggest stars in the women's division. Others were skeptical, wondering if this was a case of yet another cryptic social media post meant to stir the pot. After all, this wouldn't be the first time someone hinted at a WWE appearance, only for it to turn out to be nothing more than an attention-grabbing tease. Jade, however, had built a reputation for being a straight shooter, and her cryptic message only added to the tension. Regardless of their opinion, fans across the globe were all united in one thing: they were excited. Whether it was due to the anticipation of a huge debut, or simply the thrill of seeing one of AEW's brightest stars potentially jump ship, there was no denying that Jade's cryptic post had captured the imagination of wrestling fans everywhere. Conclusion: the calm before the storm? As the days passed and speculation continued to swirl, one thing became clear: Jade Cargill was ready for whatever came next. Whether she was heading to WWE for the Royal Rumble or simply stirring the pot for the sake of drama, her post had lit a fire under the wrestling community. From CM Punk's sardonic approval to Saraya's playful challenge, Dustin Rhodes' heartfelt mentorship, and a wide array of reactions from the likes of Jericho, Renee Paquette, and others, Jade's potential move had the wrestling world on edge. The question now wasn't just whether she would appear in the Royal Rumble, but whether she could truly handle the unique challenges that WWE would present. For now, all that was left was to wait and see. Would Jade's next chapter truly be in WWE? And if so, would she be able to rise to the occasion? The answers would come soon enough, but one thing was for certain: the wrestling world would be watching closely when the Royal Rumble finally kicked off. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.